I'm here with DJ Charlie Dark, who has just rocked the Colosseum with an awesome poem based on Satyagraha. But you said, didn't you, during your sort of preamble, that you'd actually never been to the opera before?
Never been to the opera.
Why not?
I've never been to the opera because it's an art form that I didn't know where to start. And I kind of imagine that you don't want to kind of throw yourself into the deep end, that maybe you need to work your way through.
Right.
And so, because, you know, I myself have never been, none of my friends have ever been, I don't really have a kind of opera mentor to tell me, you know, what's a good one to go and see. It's just something that I've never done.
I think a lot of people feel that way, and I wouldn't be surprised if an awful lot of people feel the same way about poetry.
They probably do.
Can you tell me a bit more about what you do to sort of bridge that gap?
My whole philosophy on poetry is that basically you kind of have to forget the way that it's taught to you in schools. Because often what you'll find is you'll study a poet, particularly a living poet, and then when you actually ask them what the meaning was, it's completely different from what your teacher has told you. So I think that the best poetry that you're ever going to write will come from your heart and not from your brain. And I think it's just one of those things that you just need to immerse yourself in. And
did you enjoy your experience at the opera?
I had a really, really good time. I mean, I felt very grand and very expensive. It's an amazing, you know, particularly this E&O is an amazing building.
It really is.
Amazing building, and but surprisingly it was a lot less stuffy than I thought it was going to be. You know.
Well, that's really good to hear.
I had a real nightmare about what I was going to wear.
Oh, everybody says that, and they really shouldn't worry.
I think
everybody should just wear they want.
They should wear what they want. But I think what it is that if you have never been to the opera, your only knowledge of the opera is what you see in films.
That's so true.
You imagine everyone's going to be dressed up in these really tight corsets.
And everybody thinks that you need to be an expert to enjoy it, which is so not true.
Yeah. What I found was interesting is basically the fact that it was really difficult to understand what people were singing and saying. But that didn't spoil the enjoyment of the piece of the spectacle as a whole.
And of course you often get, particularly with operas in foreign languages, you usually get subtitles anyway.
Yes.
So that's not really an issue. Are you going to go to the opera again?
Most definitely.
Absolutely. Fantastic. What do you think you'll see next?
Again, see, I don't really know. Have you got a recommendation? What would you recommend?
Well, I'd recommend actually Puccini's a good one. But it's really, really high drama, lots of passion and drama and big buxom sopranos with enormous cleavages.
Okay.
And
sounds like my cup of tea.
No, it's great. Puccini it's great tunes, great stories. It's sort of theatre with bells on, really, which is what opera's all about. So I think Puccini's a good place to start.
Okay, I will go and do that.
You do that. Well, best wishes for the rest of the evening. Have a good